Hi everybody and welcome back. It is the second diet plan, food plan, however you want to call it, for the Ultimate Transformation Plan itself. So we're on number 2 out of 7. My name is Laura. I lost 125 pounds and I'm guiding you all on how I did it and why. And I had to keep switching programs or switching the way I was eating in order to compensate for issues that were coming up for me. So number 2 came about because of a visit to the doctor and doing some blood work and so forth, and he wasn't happy. So I was on keto, and it's not like keto caused this. I just had to figure out a way to start to chisel at it, and that was I had seriously high blood pressure, and I was pre-diabetic, and I had a really bad fatty liver. They did a whole exam of the thing, and I was having all kinds of pain flare-ups and blah blah blah. So it was a nightmare, and I'm like, oh God, I don't want to go back on any kind of sugars because I know that makes me hungry, and I know that's just going to reverse everything I have done so far. I was probably about 25 pounds down at this point with just keto alone, and the next 15 pounds is with this next program that I did. I had to keep switching, and I'll explain why of each one that I had to switch. But the next switch I did was pretty drastic, and that was keto vegan, because the doctor said in order to get rid of the fatty liver, I need to get rid of any meats in my diet. And what am I on? I'm on keto. So I'm like, dang gummit, how am I going to do this? So I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit more about fatty liver and about the keto vegan diet. My daughter's also vegan, so it was a good chance to bond with her a little bit on this whole vegan adventure, which I had never really done before. So after my very first pregnancy, I did have my gallbladder out, and so it they say gallbladder doesn't really do anything, but I think every organ does stuff to you, and I definitely feel like it affected maybe my liver, my fatty liver, and stuff like that. So that's just my opinion. So diabetes, high blood pressure, kidney disease, those are all side effects of fatty liver. So it is something that you want to get checked out if you suspect. If you're overweight, you should just get it checked out anyway, just to see where you're at, check your blood pressure and all those things. And remember, I'm not a doctor. You guys have to go. This is my disclaimer. Everything that I'm suggesting here, this is on you. So the first thing I knew when going vegan because of my daughter is I had to start thinking about supplementation a little bit more seriously. And so then I started looking into my B12 options because I know that B12 is something that is easily lost. And I wanted to make sure I wasn't low on energy. I could still do walking and all that stuff. So basically looked into B12s. B12s I found much more successful when I did droplets or liquid form than I did with the pill. I could feel it almost right away. So check into some good quality B12. What I put under my tongue before I went for a walk, it really helped me. Another magical supplement with caution was berberine. Berberine helped me with my blood sugar levels, and it also helped me lose 5 to 10 really quickly. And berberine is a special herb that you can get it's available everywhere. The only thing you have to watch about berberine is that you can get it kind of can harden your stool, and it also can give you gastric stomach upset. So you have to start really slow with it and allow your body to adjust. And if you feel yourself getting nauseous at all, back off. And then you could, if you could get up to 3 berberines a day, I mean, your weight's gonna drop. It'll do unbelievable things for your insides. Do a little bit more research. I actually have a whole video on berberine. If you go down my playlist, I've got over 200 videos, so you're gonna have to dig down. I'll try to post it up for you. I still occasionally pop into the berberine world when I feel like I need it, but I do not like that nauseous feeling, so it can nail you for a day or two if you overdo your berberine. But boy, the benefits. Woo! If you've got a strong stomach, or if you find that berberine does nothing like as far as like make you feel nauseous, then I mean, rock it. You could rock it for a lifetime and be fine with it. It's amazing. It's amazing for allowing you to drop your insulin resistance. So that's another one. And what other vitamins that are recommended for vegans, I don't know them all. You guys can do your own little research on that. But I do want to run through like, okay, so if you're keto vegan, what are you going to eat now? And I'll explain. So I'm going to kind of run through a bit of a list of things, and yeah, you get a little bit creative. I did a lot of soups with being keto vegan. I did a lot of emulsification of soups together, and I just found that real easy to take in. So you could still do your, obviously, your coffee in the morning with your MCT oil or coconut oil or whatever other oils that you want to put in there, just not butter. So I did that for my, same kind of breakfast as I did for keto. And then you can go into any other coconut products, like, coconut cream was great in your coffee as well. Coconut milk, all of the oils, like the olive oils, the nut oils, MCT oils, avocado oils, those are all golden. I dove pretty heavily into the nut seed butters, I gotta tell you, so by the spoonful. So peanut, almond, cashew butters, they were all in there. The non-starchy vegetables, so Brussels sprouts I would eat as a meal with nutritional yeast on top and some nuts. And believe me, like, you would be surprised when you have oils and all of that in your diet, how much more satiated you are. So don't be so afraid that you're going to be starving, because you really won't be. Just make sure that you're paying attention to having a little bit at least of proteins, and tofu is one of them that you can have. And there are a couple of beans that you can have, but keto's quirky with beans because they consider it a carb. So do a little bit of research on all those beans and you guys can figure that out. Had to catch my breath. Okay, so zucchini, your friend, you can do zucchini spaghetti with, olive oil, nutritional yeast, stuff like that. You're makeshifting. Broccolis, cauliflowers, peppers, mushrooms, those are all fine. And there's all kinds of vegan butters, and I think there was a vegan yogurt that was like my best friend. It had no sugar in it. I put a little stevia in it. Oh, that was really good with nuts in it. You could put a couple berries in. That was awesome. Avocados. Whew, thank you for avocados. And again, nutritional yeast all over the place, so you'll need that. Herbs, lemon juice, salt, pepper. Yeah, we're talking, you're down to the wire for selection, I know. But when you're in that kind of health situation and you're lying in bed for 2 years, you'll do what it takes in order to get you healthier. When your doctor tells you your liver is packed with, you're fatty livered up, I mean, you want to improve your health. And a lot of that fatty liver came from so many of the meds that I was on as well. So I took that whole vegan trip and I actually liked it. I didn't mind it too much. I really was excited to move away from the whole animal product concept. And it was really when a lot of those documentaries were coming out about, animals, and I felt like all hoopla up about it, and then I kind of switched off of that later again. I kind of get on tangents sometimes. So I went on this whole vegan keto thing and the berberine kick, and that allowed me to lose, so I got down about that extra 15 pounds. But then I hit yet again another huge problem. I also had seriously low vitamin D, and I was getting allergic. Like, my allergies started to go insane. So that led me to the next plan, which I will reveal for you tomorrow. So we've gotten 1, keto, but farm to table. Then we got number 2, vegan keto. And then number 3, I'll reveal. And we had to incorporate a natural path at this point because something big happened. Big and bad. And I'll let you guys know more about that. Stay tuned. It's like a soap opera, a diet soap opera. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and take a look at it. See if it's something you might consider if you're a vegetarian, or if you don't believe in eating meats, or you want to try something different. It was actually really a nice feeling to clean all that meat out of me and all those hormones and stuff like that. I felt really clean after that, until the next thing happened. Wah wah. See you tomorrow.